So up till now we have heard that Uncle Podger will say, now the nail's gone. So first what happened? He dropped the picture, the glass. He was trying to save the glass. The picture came out, and afterwards the nail is. Now as you can see, Uncle Podger is still trying to hang the picture to the wall. And we all have to go down to our knees and grovel for it, while he would stand on the chair and grunt and want to know if he was to be kept there all evening. Now when the children were crawling down sides, and grovel means crawling down sides, bending on their knees and finding the nail, and were trying to find out the nail, Uncle Podger will only grunt. Grunt means shouting angrily, and he would shout that that if he was to be kept there all evening, I have to be here all evening. And you are not able to find, 6 of you are not able to find out a single nail. Like this he would shout. Then the nail would be found at last, but by that time he have lost the hammer. Now see, when the children will find the nail, then by that time Uncle Podger may have kept the hammer at some place, and that is he was not able to find it again. Then he will shout, where is the hammer? What did I do with the hammer? Great heavens, 7 of you gaping round here, and you don't know what I did with the hammer. Now the children were busy in finding the nails. Then he will again blame the children that where is his hammer, and he will ask, nobody knows, 7 of them never know where is the hammer. So he will stare at somebody with an open mouth, and he will ask. We would find the hammer for him, and then he would have lost sight of the mark he has made on the wall, where nail was to go in, and each of us has to go and beside him, and we would each discover in a different place, and then he would call us all fools one after another and tell us to get down. Now what will happen after the nail and hammer will be found, then, or may have been found, then, or maybe just both the nail and hammers are found, then he would have lost the mark where he had made the mark to put the nail in. Then he will call all the children one by one, get up and tell me where is the mark, and each of the children will see a mark in different place. Maybe he is not making a single mark. So as we can see, Uncle Podger is a very forgetful character. So in here, what he has done, first he employed the full house to bring this and that things, all the things necessary for hanging the picture. Okay, maybe it would take 1 hour or 2 hours to complete the job, but the job hasn't finished till evening. Why? Because first he picture came out of the frame. Then again we thought that okay, now this time when the nail is again found out and the hammer is also there, then Uncle Podger might be able to complete the work. Then again what happened? Nail is lost. Now let's see what happens. Down here what happens? Now the hammer is also found out third time, and Uncle Podger is still cursing everybody that they are not good for anything. So now he has lost the sight of the mark. Then what he is telling? He will call all the children one by one to find the mark, and obviously each and every child will see it in different places. Maybe he has not made a mark. How we will know? Then again what happens? He will tell, oh, you all are fools, and then he will tell them to get down one after one. Then again he will take the rule, again remeasure, again find out what distance he want, and then he will all calculate in his head and will not be able to come out to any conclusion. Again he will get angry and shout. Then all the children will try to do, and all arrive at different result. Then let's see what happens. And sneer at one another means look at one another, and in the general row the original number will be forgotten and Uncle Podger would have to measure it again. Again the same thing will happen. Now again everybody will come up with a different number. In the chaos, the original number will be forgotten. Again Uncle Podger will remeasure. This is happening. He would use a bit of string this time, and at the critical moment when the old fool was leaning over the chair at an angle of 45 and trying to reach a point 3 inches beyond what was possible for him to reach, the string would slip and down he would slide onto the piano, and really fine musical effect being produced by the suddenness with which his head and body struck at the notes at the same time. Then what will happen? At this moment of time, Uncle Podger will take a string and try to remeasure. And he will slide and lean forward, and at point what will happen? The string will slip, he will slip and fall directly over a piano. And sudden noise will be made by the piano. And Aunt Maria, see Aunt Maria? She is holding her head, she doesn't know what to do. Would say that she would not allow the children to stand around and hear such a language. Uncle Podger will get very angry and he will use the language which Aunt Maria doesn't want the children to hear and use. So at last Uncle Podger will get the spot fixed again and put the point of the nail on it with his left hand. So now it is the moment everybody is waiting for, and Uncle Podger will put the nail in the left hand and take the hammer and in his right hand, and he is ready for the first blow. Let's see what happens next. What do you think? Nail will be fixed this time? Yes? I am not sure. Let's see. And when the first blow with the first blow, the hammer won't hit the nail. It will hit his thumb and he will smash his thumb. Look, poor Uncle Podger. And he will drop the hammer. Obviously, there will be a pain. And he will yell on somebody's toes. So what will happen? That at this very moment, the hammer will fall down on somebody else's toes. And there will be noises, so that somebody will also make noises of pain.